And once you're satisfied, you're not growing. And once you're not growing, you're dying. If I can keep on showing up and putting in the work, I will become the person that God has ordained me to be. How can you be satisfied with being mediocre? How can you be satisfied with being less than a man? Hey YouTube, I'm Tavain, but you guys can call me T. I know that we're young. I know that we can go out and enjoy ourselves because we only have one life to live. I don't want to do that, dog. I prefer stay inside and focus on the work to make myself better, because I'm not satisfied with everything that's going on. I'm not satisfied with the way I'm living. I'm not satisfied with how life is. I'm not satisfied with the plate that they handed to me. And you should not be satisfied either. You can't get up each and every day playing games, watching porn, indulging in drugs, and think that is a comfortable, think that is something to be proud of. It's not, bro. It's not. I can't be satisfied with getting up each and every day, going to work, come back home, going to work, come back home. That's not the type of life that I want to live. And you can't feel content living that life. You can't feel satisfied living that life and using drugs and alcohol to escape. Bro, you're being kept mediocre. You're living below what you're capable of doing. Yo, I see some people get up each and every day and just think about, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And when they say those, it's not like they're planning to grow or they're planning to do something that will elevate them. They're planning to party, to go out to drink. Yo, those things are destroying you quicker and quicker each and every day. Yo, you know one thing, I have to respect people that I see putting in the work, because it shows that they're willing to get up and seek after something. They're not satisfied. That's why I'll never make fun of anyone who's just starting in the gym, because I understand not being satisfied, so you go out and hunt. I understand not liking the economic bracket that you're in, so you try to seek something higher. And then you have people on the other hand who, they don't care, bro. They just like the way they're living. They're satisfied. And once you're satisfied, you're not growing. And once you're not growing, you're dying. How can you be satisfied with not elevating? How can you be satisfied with not improving? You're just wasting the life that God gave you. You're just wasting each and every moment indulging in worldly pleasures. And when you're gone, it doesn't matter, bro. You get up each and every day wasting time, never actually becoming the person who could lead a family, a person who can actually start a family, a person that others can look up to and be inspired and impressed and want to be like. You get up each and every day wasting time, and when you're dead and gone, your family is worse off than what they were before. But yet still you want to hate on the next man that's showing up and doing the work. You got to respect someone who keep on showing up, doing the reps over and over, because one time they weren't able to do this, but they kept on showing up over and over. That's why I'll never hate on one of those Riz videos or whatever, because those person didn't know how to talk to a girl, and they kept on showing up over and over. And then you have the degenerates behind the phones who's watching, who's commenting. Yo, I don't even care, bro. That ain't my cup of tea. But you can't hate on someone who's getting up and doing the work. You see someone with a lavish lifestyle, you might not see the hard work, you might not see the struggles, you only see the highlights and success. That doesn't mean you should hate on them, because you didn't see the days that they were struggling. You didn't see the days that they were depressed. You didn't see the pain that they went through. They weren't satisfied with the way they were living, so they got up and aimed after something else. But you are sitting behind your phone, you're sitting behind your keyboard, you're just doing whatever, just typing away, hating on a next man's achievement when you were given the same 24 hours. And you decided to waste the day away, waste your life away, not actually accomplishing anything. How can you be satisfied with being mediocre? How can you be satisfied with being less than a man? Yo, I'm not satisfied with the amount of results that I'm getting. So what can I do? Increase my input. So when I start getting back all the output, all the rewards, they are doubled than what I gave at the start of the year when I was grinding, bro. Now I'm seeing the benefits. Now I'm reaping all the benefits. And it's because I wasn't satisfied with where I was last year. So I went harder this year. And I keep on pushing and pushing and pushing. Yo, this is just the step, my guy. This is just a halfway point for me. Yo, everything I see me reaping next is going to elevate me into becoming better. But it's because I wasn't satisfied with the person who I was before. I wasn't satisfied with the place I was. So I decided to get up and hunt for something more. I decided to fill that void with growth and not pleasure. I decided to fill that void with something that boosts me, something that encourages me, something that pushes me, motivates me, something that grows me into becoming the better version of myself, the best version of myself, bro. I'm not satisfied with remaining in the same mediocre version, and you should not be satisfied with remaining the same. Each and every day, God wake us up with a purpose in mind, with something that we should chase after. And some of us drown away that purpose in each and every little detail that appears. But you want to hate on the next man that's actually fulfilling his purpose. Yo, I'm not at the stage now where I get hate, but give it a few more months. People's gonna be hating on this video too. But you know what? I'm just gonna reply and smile, because all of the hating is boosting me. It shows that, yo, it is working for me, and it proved my point that you guys would never actually chase something. You guys are satisfied with the mediocre life you're living, but someone who is fulfilling your purpose, you would rather hate on. How can you be satisfied not living the life that you want to live, bro? Not experiencing everything that this world has to offer. And I'm not talking about no drugs or no sex, because after a while those things just feel bland. Those things loses its meaning. I want to get up and know that, yo, I don't have to go to work because I don't have to worry about no bills or nothing like that. I want to get up and be like, yo, I can spend this entire week with my family and there's nothing to stress me. I don't have work to think about. My businesses are running themselves. I have passive income coming in. I want to get up where, yo, if there's no food in the house, I could just go out and buy food. I don't have to worry about, bills, and I have to share up this and that. I want to say, yo, I can go for a drive in my car and I don't have to worry about, this gas station's too high or that gas station's too high. I want to aim after everything this world has to offer. And to do that, I can't be satisfied with this current level that I am right now. I have to keep on focusing. I have to keep on pushing and chasing after my purpose. You can't be satisfied with living this mediocre life each and every day. And the next thing too, yo, I know when GTA 6 gonna drop, a lot of people aren't going to work. A lot of people are gonna call in. Remember before it got delayed, the second time or whichever? Man booked the date off. Man impregnated their wife so it would correspond to the release date. And then they would take maternity leave or something like that, bro. You have so much plans in place from mediocre tasks, but to things that will actually help you improve and to better you as an overall person. You push that to the side. You kick that off. You don't actually want to do the work to improve. Yo, someone said to me, like, if I'm excited about it, if I'm excited about GTA 6 dropping, I said, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I am excited. But you know what? I won't play that game for years, because I'm not the person who can sit back and relax. I'm not the person who can be satisfied with not doing any work, can be satisfied with just playing a game for a day. I'm not the person. So until I become that person, games are off to the side. That's one thing I'm sacrificing. Friends are off to the side. Those are one thing I'm sacrificing. I'm not talking bloody sacrifice. My time is one thing I'm sacrificing. If I can keep on showing up and putting in the work, I will become the person that God has ordained me to be. You can't be satisfied with doing the same thing over and over and not seeing the need to move forward. You can't be satisfied. One of these days you have to get up and manually move that needle, manually move that into becoming the person that you're supposed to be. But yo, that's the video for the day. Peace.